Hello rail fans, and welcome to French Fried Trains. Today, we're going to be building the Florida TriRail GP49PH2 Locomotive, which essentially is a freight locomotive modified with head-end power for passenger service. So let's get right into it. So as usual, we'll start with a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, and we'll get that attached up. Under it, we'll do a sideways dark oak bench gate. Then, in front of this on the next block down in the middle, we're going to put an acacia plank, then a smooth quartz on either side. Then an upside down acacia stair facing outward on either side of that. Up here, smooth quartz here, here, and here, and then acacia planks in these two gaps. Then behind this, in the middle, we'll do a 3-block tall T-shape of polished blackstone block. Hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of this, we'll do a 5x3 of polished blackstone coming out to each side of the tracks. Then in this side gap, we'll put 3 acacia slabs for stairs and 3 slabs on this side. Then up here on this top middle, we'll put 3 smooth quartz slabs. Then down here, we're going to open a dark oak bench gate above the rail. And then same thing over here on this side. Then we'll put 2 lightning rods here, 2 here. Then up here we're going to do a creeper head on either side and a mangrove bench gate in the middle. Now come in front of this on bottom, put a dark oak bench gate above each rail. In front of that we'll do a set of netherite wheels with a cauldron in between them. Then in the middle a string with a lectern. Then on the sides here, we're going to put 4 lightning rods above each rail. Then right here, turn this way and put a lectern here. Then in between here, we need 2 sideways dark oak bench gates. Then at this end, another set of netherite wheels with a cauldron in between them. And then a dark oak bench gate on the end of each wheel here. Then we'll come up top with polished blackstone, run a line of polished blackstone up the center till it's above these fence gates. Then a full line of dark oak bench gates up here. And a full line of dark oak bench gates on this side here. Then in front of this, we're going to go 3 wide of polished blackstone on the bottom middle. And we're going to make that 11 blocks long. So we have a giant rectangle that's 3 by 11 for our fuel tank. On the side of it, we'll put a full row of upside down, outward facing, polished blackstone stairs. And we'll do the same thing over here. A full row of upside down polished blackstone stairs on this side. Then we're going to need polished blackstone block and slab. At the back of the fuel tank on top, 2 rows of 3 blocks here. And then 2 rows of 3 blocks on the front middle. Then in between it, we'll go on the upper hip box, and we'll fill the rest of this 3 wide up here with polished blackstone slabs. Just like that. So we have this little gap in between here. Then we'll come in front of this, dark oak bench gate above each rail. In front of that, a set of netherite wheels with a cauldron in between them. Then a lectern in the middle. Then we're going to do 4 lightning rods above each rail. Then turn this way, put a string down here, and a lectern facing this way. Then another set of netherite wheels with a cauldron between them. Then a dark oak bench gate on the end of each wheel. Then take out polished blackstone block and come right up the middle till it's aligned with these fence gates. Then a full row of sideways dark oak bench gates on the side here. And then a full row on this side up here. Now we're going to come on the sides of the truck. Everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper on the side of each wheel. Same thing up here. Then we do the same thing on the other side, hoppers on these wheels. And back here. Then we'll come up here and crouch. And we're going to put a polished deep slate slab on top of all 4 of these hoppers. Then we put one here and one here, one down here, one here. In the middle of this, we're going to put 2 dark oak bend skates, and then 2 on this side. Then we'll come up here, and we're going to put 4 dark oak trapdoors across this. And then same thing on this side, 4 trapdoors here. Then we'll come down here, crouch, and we're going to put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. Then we do the same thing on this side, wither skeleton skulls on these hoppers. Now we have to do that whole process up here again. So we'll put wither skeleton skulls on these hoppers. Same thing on this side. Then we'll come on top, crouch, and put a polished deep slate slab above each of the 4 hoppers. Then one here, one here, one here, and one here. Then, in between them, we'll put 2 dark oak bend skates in the middle here, 2 on this side. And then finally, 4 dark oak trapdoors across here, and then 4 over on this side as well. Then put a grindstone above each wheel on the second layer, and same thing over here. Then we'll come up here and crouch again, put a lightning rod here and here, one here, one here. Repeat the process for the back truck, so a grindstone above each wheel on both sides. Then a lightning rod here and here, then one here and one here. Now come on the front of the fuel tank, a mangrove button here and one here on this side. Then behind it, a sideways dark oak bend skate on each side, then a bend skate going the other way on each side. Then we're going to crouch and put a mangrove sign on the side of this bend skate. And we'll do the same thing over here. Put a mangrove sign on the side of this bend skate. Then we'll do our air tank, so run a line of sideways anvils behind that bend skate to the back of the fuel tank on each side. Then we're going to come right here, dark oak bend skate, and an anvil here, then a dark oak bend skate down here, and another anvil here, because these air tanks stick out past the back of the fuel tank. Now come in front of this, and we're going to do a 5x3 of polished blackstone coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a 3-block tall T-shape in the middle, hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, 3 acacia slabs coming up each side like this for stairs. Then on the front middle, we're going to put a smooth quartz stair on the bottom center, then an acacia stair on either side of it. Then an upside down outward facing smooth quartz stair on either side of that. Then above that, we'll do a polished blackstone block on the second layer in the middle. Then we're going to put an upside down forward facing acacia stair on either side of it, and then an upside down smooth quartz stair on either side of that. Then 3 upside down smooth quartz stairs on this very top middle. Then take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and stack it up on this polished blackstone block. Under it, we'll do a sideways dark oak bend skate, then open a bend skate above each rail, and then we'll do 2 lightning rods here, 2 on this side. Then up here, we're going to put a creeper head on either side and a mangrove bend skate in between them. Now we'll come up top, and we're going to fill the top middle 3 on this 3rd layer, 3 wide in the center with polished blackstone block, and we're going to go end to end with it. So this is all filled in up here. Then on the top outside edge, we're going to go to smooth quartz block, and we're going to come over till it's above the center wheel on the back. Same thing on this side. Then we'll come up to the front with our smooth quartz blocks, And here we're going to come one block past this wheel. Same thing over here. Then we'll take smooth quartz stair, put an upside down stair here and here, turn around and one here and one here. Then fill the rest of this gap in between them on top with smooth quartz slabs, because the walkway actually raises up on this above the fuel tank. Same thing on this side. Then on this conductor side, right here in front of the fuel tank, we're going to put a bell. Now we'll come on top of the front on the third block in the center and do a column of 3 smooth quartz. Then we're going to change this block to gray wool, this one to gray wool. Then right here, 2 white stained glass panes, 2 on this side. Then on the side over here, a 3x3 of smooth quartz block. Then a 3x3 on this side, and fill this top middle as well. Then on either side of the front, put a glow item frame up here. Then a birch button on that side. Then we're going to come over here on bottom, and we're going to put a white shulker box and a light blue concrete. Same thing over here, a light blue concrete and a white shulker box. Then we have to do the handbrake here, come over on this side, and we actually need to knock out this middle block, put in a brewing stand, and fill this second middle block back here with smooth quartz. Then on this side, on the bottom outside edge, we're going to do 4 light blue shulker boxes coming back. On the opposite side, we're going to do 6 light blue shulker boxes coming back. Then on this side, above this single light blue concrete here, we're going to put a smooth quartz block. Then, behind that smooth quartz block, we're going to go to orange concrete, then lime concrete, then 2 light blue. Then on this side aligned with it, we need to get an orange concrete at the front, then a lime, and on this side 3 light blue concrete. Then we're going to put an iron door here and a birch door here. Come over here, put an iron door here, and then a birch door here. Then we'll do 2 coal on the middle of each side, then a smooth quartz here and here. Then we'll put 2 tinted glass, and then a smooth quartz. Then on this side, 2 tinted glass here, smooth quartz on front. Then we'll come right here, put a temporary block, and open a birch trap door, take out the temporary block. Come up here and crouch and put a white banner on front of that trap door. Then we're going to come down here and crouch and cover that iron door with a white banner. And we'll do the same thing on this side, cover this iron door with a white banner. Then I think we're going to change this and move these colors back. So move the lime and the orange back by 1 and put a smooth quartz in front of them. Like that. And we'll move these back as well. So put a smooth quartz on the front and move the orange and lime concrete back by 1. And then that knocked that out, so we had to go in and replace this iron door. And then, same as before, put a white banner on it. Sorry about that. Now on the top of each side, we'll put 4 prismarine brick stairs here. Turn around, 4 on this side facing this way. Fill this top middle with light blue concrete. Then up here, we'll put a light blue on the center and a light blue stained glass paint on either side of it. Then we'll grab some white carpet, and we're going to cover the top of this nose with white carpet. Now come down on top of the back end on the third block in the center and put a light blue concrete. Then change this one to gray wool, this one to gray wool. Then a light blue here and here, and raise it up another layer. Then a layer of lime concrete, a layer of smooth quartz, and a layer of light blue. Then we're going to come up on these top 2 blocks in here, and we'll put in 2 cobbled deep slate up here. And then we'll extend another 7 cobbled deep slate coming forward up the middle, and 7 on top of that, so it's 2 blocks tall. Then on the side down here, we'll do 2 layers of light blue concrete to the front of this section. And then a layer of lime concrete. Copy it over here. So 2 layers of light blue to the front of this section. And then a layer of lime. Then on the side of this, a 3x2 of iron bars on either side. In the middle, a smooth quartz and a light blue concrete. Same thing here, so 3x2 at each end of iron bars, then a smooth quartz in the middle and a light blue concrete. Then we'll come up here and we'll do 2 layers of light blue concrete up the side here until you get right here. And we'll do the same thing on this side, 2 layers of light blue. Then we'll do a layer of lime concrete up each side. And then we'll do a layer of smooth quartz up each side. Just like that. Now we'll come on top of this section with prismarine brick slabs and start at the front of it, and we'll make this plus shape of prismarine brick slabs, then a second and a third. Put oak trapdoors in the centers of these. Then come up here, 3 light blue concrete across here. Then we're going to do 3 polished basalt on either side of the top. Above that, a 3x3 of prismarine brick slabs. Behind it, we'll do this C shape of light blue concrete with a smoker in the middle. Then a C shape of warp trapdoors up here. Build the rest of this roof 3 wide with light blue concrete. Then 1 block in front of these iron bars, we're going to put an upside down backward facing prismarine brick stair on either side. Then 3 outward facing deep slate tile stairs and a forward facing prismarine brick stair. Copy that over here. On the center of this, we'll do the dynamic brake fan, so a plus shape of slabs. Knock out the center, put in polished basalt, and then a trapdoor in the middle. Then a warp trapdoor on the center back here. Now come over here with a polished deep slate wall, because these have these extra exhausts from the head end power unit. We're going to put 3 walls right here, and then a dark oak fence gate. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So 3 walls right here, and a dark oak fence gate. Now we're going to come up here and take out gray carpet. We'll put 2 on the side here, 2 on this side, and a T shape on the front. Then we'll come up here with light blue carpet, do a T shape up here, then 2 polished diorite slabs on either side, light blue carpet between them and behind it here. And actually we forgot the horn, so take out these 2 and open back to back dark oak fence gates up here for the horn. Then we'll go back to light blue carpet, come back here, and we'll get down and around this dynamic brake fan. And come all the way around anywhere we haven't built something. Then we'll get between all these fans back here, and down and around the back end. Then we'll come up on this side. Behind the cab on the bottom here, we're going to put 2 sideways light blue shulker boxes. Then prismarine brick slabs, and we're going to run it down till it's above this first back wheel. Then here, we'll do a line of light blue carpet to the back. Then we actually need to get light blue wool, because I did this wrong. Change this to light blue wool, and this one. Then a T shape of light blue carpet on the back, and then start bringing light blue carpet all the way forward up this side. And we'll go ahead and put 1 on this shulker box as well. Then we're going to come in these back corners with corresponding colors of stained glass panes and stack them up to the top in the same pattern as the stripes. Just like that. Now take out acacia fences. Right here will come up 4. Here will come up 3 and over 1. And then a 2 by 2 up here. Then here up 3, over 1, and a 2 by 2 up here. Then here will come up 4. Then we need to grab a chain and we'll put a chain across this gap. Then connect your acacia fence up right here and start bringing it forward. When we get by these shulker boxes, put one on top. Then right here we'll come up 4, then back 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Here we'll come up 3 over 1, and a 2 by 2 up here. And here we'll come up 3 over 1, and a 2 by 2 up here. Then here we'll come up 4, then back 1, up 1, back 2. Then we need to put a chain across this gap right here. Next, we'll put a glow item frame on either of these fences here for the ditch lights, and put a frog light on each of those. On these item frames up here, put a redstone block in each one. Then on the center of the nose, we're going to put a birch sign in the middle, and we're going to type TriRail. Then we'll hit that with light blue dye and a glowing sack. Then up on this top middle, a glow item frame with a frog light. And on either side of that, we'll do a dark oak sign with 816. Hit those both with white dye and a glowing sack. Now we'll come detail the rear end. So we'll come back here, and we'll put a glow item frame on either of these fences with a frog light. Then we'll come up here, a glow item frame up in the middle here with a frog light. Then on either side of that, a dark oak sign with 816. Hit those ones with white dye and a glowing sack. Then we need to come down here, and we're actually going to change this block to light blue wool. And then we'll open a column of acacia fence gates on this left-hand side for the ladder. Then we have to do our blower, so we're going to come up here, right behind these shulker boxes. 3 light blue stained glass panes, 3 lime, and above that, we need to get 3 white stained glass panes here. Now come into a loom with a light blue banner. And we're going to use lime dye, make the top half lime. Then go to orange dye and put a horizontal on top. When I went to go place these, I realized my color error. This doesn't look right with the lime behind here because it comes up past the orange. So this doesn't look right at all here. So I do apologize. We're going to make an edit to this color pattern. So I'm going to take off all the banners, and we need to change this lime stripe to an orange stripe. And we'll also need orange stained glass pane. So we're just going to come through here, and we're going to knock out all of this lime concrete down to the back, and we're going to change it to orange concrete. So just fill that in with orange concrete. And change this stained glass pane to orange, and that block to orange. And then of course, same thing on this side. And then we got to knock out this whole row on this side. And these 3 stained glass panes on this blower. So we'll start changing this back to orange concrete. And then we got to add 3 orange stained glass panes on this blower. Sorry about that. Now we'll take our banners and we'll put one here and come down it. Now this looks right. We'll come right down to the back. One on this back middle. And then we'll go ahead and come up this side. All the way to right here. And then over here on this side, if you want to, you can put the banners on the blower as well, but it does look kind of weird. Now come back here, and we're going to knock out these 5 blocks. And And we'll put 2 cyan concrete on either side and an orange in the middle. And that represents the lettering since there's no way else to fit it. And we'll do the same thing on this side, knock out these 5. 2 cyan on either side, orange in the middle. And then I had to grab acacia fence because I forgot to do the railing on this side. So attach the fence up here, and we'll come all the way forward up this side. Then right here, we'll come up 1 over 1, then up 1 over 1. Now come into a loom, black banner and white dye, put a white border on it, make the bottom half white. And this is for the windows. So we're going to put 1 here, and we can put 1 over here. Now we'll come over on this side and put a white stained glass paint on the side right here. Then we'll do the interior, so go ahead and come inside here with smooth stone slabs. And we're going to put 2 frog lights down there for hidden lighting, and then smooth stone slabs at the same level of the door and cover this whole floor in. Then 2 slabs here for a control stand. We'll go ahead and put 2 levers on it. Then a stair on each side for seats, and back here 2 blast furnaces. Now our interior is done, and we'll come back outside. And then I still wasn't liking how the colors on the side of this cab are. So I'm going to come up here and change the lime concrete to orange. And do the same thing on this side, and then we'll spruce it up with some banners here. So we're going to go ahead and take this white banner off this iron door on this side only. So come into a loom with a light blue banner and lime dye and make the top half lime. Then go to orange dye and put a horizontal on top. Then we're going to put these right on these 2 orange concretes. And same thing on this side, come over here and put it on the 2 orange concretes here. Now come back in with a lime banner and white dye, make the top half white. Then go to orange, put a horizontal on the center, go to light blue, horizontal on bottom. Then we can come place these. So we're going to put this one right up here. And then up here, 2 of them right here. So the stripes step down. Same thing, we're going to put 1 of them right here. And then we'll have to crouch and put 1 on the bottom of this iron door. And then we'll go ahead and put a plain white banner on the top of the iron door. So the striping looks like this from the side here. And there we have it, folks. I know there was a lot of trial and error in this one, and I do apologize, but we finally completed our TriRail locomotive here. I hope everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.